All right, we are live now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The United Road. जल्दबाजी में इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं दूंगा. I will take my time. All right, then we are ready to go. Good evening, Karan bhai. मैं मस्त थी आराम से slowly I will start with the stream. Yeah, frustrated, obviously. Not because of lack of transfer activity. We are used to it now. We are very used to it now. So at this point of time, you know, frustration. Frustration is from the board as usual, but also certain section of reporters, so-called media tabloids. So we will talk about it. We will also be talking about, our owners, obviously, how big of a douchebag they are. So, hello Jojo, welcome to the stream. Hello Rishabh bhai, welcome to the stream. हेंडरसन को लेन पे क्यों दे रहे हैं, लोन पे क्यों दे रहे हैं? एक गोलकीपर लेंगे, करण भाई. Obviously, if we are with giving him on loan, we are definitely going to get a goalkeeper back. So ऐसा नहीं है कि we will just give him away and we won't take a backup. Hello Nisha bhai, welcome to the stream. Hello Marlene, welcome to the stream. So two and three things we are going to talk about tonight. Hello Dhanbhai, welcome to the stream. So first thing, obviously, going to talk about certain media personnel, fake news, clickbait, anything that suits their agenda, anything that gives them some clout. So we are going to talk about it. Second of all, obviously, whether we have learned our lesson or not, seems like we have not so far. And third thing, fair expectations from change in board, because we have to always remember that the owners are same. Hello Anand bhai, welcome to the stream. Vimal bhai, any possibilities that we play Bruno? No possibility, and makes no sense anyway. Neither a possibility and makes no sense anyway, Vimal bhai. Shrikant bhai, welcome to the stream. I think it's your net, Mojo. Everything is working fine. Hello Sanjay bhai, hello Vinit bhai. So yeah, I was sharing the link. Sorry for a. All right. So first of all, we are going to start the stream with clickbait news. Yep. Same repeated news time and time again, It's one thing that you want to keep your followers, you know, aware about the situation. भाई मेरे ख्याल से एक सेकंड रुको. आई थिंक इट्स द नेटवर्क इशू. रुको, आई विल जस्ट वेट अ सेकंड. भाई hopefully this is fine now. I have refreshed. I think it was I think it was my network. अब बताओ, अब सही है? Is it fine now or still blurry? Because I am facing some problem with the network. As I said, जब भी बारिश होती है, network goes for a toss. So I'm back on the stream, guys. As I always say, keep liking, keep sharing, and subscribing. So first, yeah, getting back to the topic which I was talking about. It's one thing that you want to keep your. All right, it's not. I think it's the net. It's the net. It's the network. Just wait on a second. Hopefully, it gets better. Because as I said, for a toss. वीडियो भी क्लीन हो जाए, आई होप वीडियो भी क्लीन हो जाए, बट या आई जस्ट डोंट नो, स्ट्रीम यार्ड का भी कुछ पंगा चलता है मेरे साथ, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट इज। ऑलराइट, गेटिंग बैक टू द पॉइंट, थोड़ा अगर वीडियो का प्रॉब्लम है तो गाइस रियली सॉरी अबाउट इट। सो फर्स्ट थिंग जो मैंने बोला, lot of us what majority of us are looking forward to certain individuals on social media who share the news with us, all right? So when it comes to clickbait, just recycling the news with few words here and there, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And you can understand, the name I'm not going to take obviously, but you can understand who I am talking about, and it's not just about him, it's about other guys as well. Ad United get a news. It's been happening for a long time. It's happening for a long time, and we are going to talk about Antony. As I said, just a bit frustrated at this point of time. Hello, Abhishek Bhaiya. About the reporters and their quality of reporting these days. You know, in terms of showing the news, in terms of being the best, they are literally showing anything. So now that you have talked about Antony, there is news that our representatives has reached, you know, Amsterdam to finalize the deal. And it's just coming from one source, it's coming from Sun, I guess. Apart from that, there is absolutely no news about it. No news about it. Hello, Rijwan bhai, welcome to the stream. Hello, Marzuk bhai. Right back more important. Right back ज़्यादा important है Marzuk bhai. No, Karan bhai, he's still taking his time. He's still thinking. भैया आज पता नहीं क्यों ब्लडी आ रहा है, मुझे बिल्कुल सही सा दिख रहा है, क्यों पिक्सेलेटेड आ रहा है, आई डोंट नो. हेलो तन्मय भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. See, Marzuk bhai, our both fullbacks need an upgrade, but on the priority right hand side. So getting back, all right, as I said guys, it was I guess the network. It was the network. अभी फिलहाल सही चल रहा है. All right, fingers crossed. So that was my frustration, which I wanted to talk to you about at first, about the reporters. Not gonna just keep on ranting about them. Wanted to make a point, made my point. Getting back to what's happening with United, as we all know, nothing. We are getting linked with players left, right, and center. According to Sun, Antony will be our first signing. So, and I totally don't believe them. You all know that. So, hello, Kaushik bhaiya, welcome to the stream. Venkatesh bhai says, can't wait for the preseason to start. Our players will need time to adapt, and that's why our manager wanted the first signing as soon as possible. He wanted basically 3 signings before going on to the preseason tour, but looks like even if we can get 1 or 2, that would be great. Sanjay bhai, David Rom is good, but Bundesliga say we have seen whoever comes into the Premier League, they take some time to adjust. Exactly. Kaushik bhaiya, obviously going to talk about the owners, and obviously, whether they have learned their lesson or not. It was a hot topic of debate on Twitter as well, that we should have just paid 85 million upfront, the way Barcelona wanted for Frenkiedejong, and we should have just get the deal done with. But at the same point of time, there are other people as well who just wants to take United to take their time and get the deal done. So we have both the corners. On which corner you are, just let us know. Exactly, left back we have. Left back priority नहीं है यार, priority obviously left back नहीं है. Antony भी priority नहीं है. Glazers out always. अरुण भैया, Glazers out always. Antony Rizwan भाई sure shot नहीं है अभी. Most probably he will be our signing, but अभी sure shot नहीं है. But Venkatesh bhai, that's the problem with us. We are so slow, and that's why I wanted to talk in detail about, whether we have learned our lesson or not. Thanks a lot, Venkatesh bhai, for the super chat. So that's why I wanted to, talk about whether we have learned our lesson or not. Okay, at this point of time, it's one thing that we are trying to negotiate, but for how long you want to negotiate? If you know that end of the day is just 5 or 6 million players, and basically that player is the manager's first choice, how long you are going to wait? How long? This was the deal. We should have just completed it by now. You know, completed it by now, and we are still not there in terms of what we want to do. We have not put up a bid yet. So let's see. Ericsson, whether he comes or not, Kaushik bhai, I'm not gonna, take a lot of stress regarding Ericsson. So if he comes, as I said, I would welcome him. That would be a great signing. Sanjay bhai, it's a fake news. He's not linked with anyone. Bad sign, definitely. Venkatesh bhai, United, when it's about United, journalists, basically make money out of United. All right. Because they know whatever they put out in the media, people are there to consume that information. All right, people are there to consume that information. So with me, when it comes to United, they are making money left, right, and center. That's why I said that we have to keep in mind that we cannot trust everything. See, Gautam bhai, the thing is, we need the player more. All right, we don't have UCL. You will have to pay those extra money. That's why I said when they ask for 85 million, you should have directly gone on with, all right, 60 million. It was verbal, not verbal, it was rejected. 65, 70 million plus 10 million add-on, I think that would get us over the line. So I'm still hoping that 70 plus 10 or 15 or 75 plus 10, I think that would get the job done for us. Shashwat bhai, definitely. Absolutely, Hitanshu bhai. You know, if he goes over there, so that would be definite. But as I said, that was a fake account. That's why I said when you see things on Twitter, it's not like everything is true. There are so many fake accounts, even few fake accounts, even with the blue ticks. So Rizwan bhai, पहली signing 27 तक I was expecting. So let's see. Guys, listen to what Venkatesh bhai is saying. Hitanshu bhai is saying, why the fuck are Glazers taking out dividends? That's what they do. That's what they do. Exactly, Tanma bhai, they operate in a totally different way. They operate in a totally different way. तभी व्यूज का मारा है संजय भाई, उनसे भी जाके व्यूज बढ़ाने का बाद में. Abhishek bhai, it's not about losing. See, when we have such a player, someone like Frenkiedejong, all right. So far we have no one who's will sign him. At this point of time, every good team is stacked in the midfield. Okay. All of a sudden, if someone like City or someone like Bayern Munich or someone like PSG gets into the race, we are done. We are done. They will pay less amount and they will get the player. And that's why I am saying that get this thing done with. Anuj bhai, do you think there are more toxic owners? No, I don't think so, Anuj bhai. Guys, if I miss out on your comment, just put it up again. Abhishek bhai, it's not about going out and paying. My point is simple. If you have to get managers the first choice, and without UCL, a player like Frenkiedejong, you will have to take one to the chin and just move on. Simple. Mike Ashley was. That's why I said अभी नहीं है. Mike Ashley था. अभी नहीं है. 27 June, obviously, Ratan by 27 June. Arun Bhaiya with the comment. Definitely, when it comes to United, you miss prime target. Then it's too late to get alternatives. Good, obviously. We will be left with no options on deadline day and making panic buy. So it makes total sense. That's how we operate. Everyone knows that. That's how we operate. Will Ronaldo be the captain? Hopefully, Gauti bhai. We are all expecting that. But whether he's going to be the captain or not, let's see. Arsenal with Marzuk by end of the day, it's Arteta. All right. So Arsenal people think they don't have the money. They have the money, but whether they are going to spend it in a right way, that's to be seen. They are linked at this point of time with a lot of good players, but see, United is one club which can make anyone lose their credibility. United is one club which can make anyone lose their credibility. So वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम निपुन भाई फोन उठाओ चढ़ाना रहा ये मजाक नहीं है that's a nice one. That's why I put up the poll. That's why I wanted to discuss this topic. It's one topic that all United fans despise basically because our owners are so pathetic. But at the same point of time, this is something that we cannot get out of our system because we are frustrated. We are seeing this drama for such a long time. I think United should learn from Real Madrid. Real Madrid operates in a totally different way. Everything is done by Papa Perez, so they know what they are doing. Hitanshu Bhai is saying even though we don't have Hitanshu Bhai at this point of time, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I have not seen a lot of things to say that they are going to be successful. So let's see. We are not getting any striker, Mojo. We are not getting any striker. Not yet, Kaushik Bhaiya, not yet. Two guys went out, two guys came in, but let's see. तन्मय भाई इतना ज्यादा डेडवुड है ना, इतना ज्यादा, मतलब बेली, जोन्स, एडब्ल्यूबी, परेरा, इसके अलावा भी इसके अलावा भी देख लो, मतलब हमारे पास दो राइट बैक हैं, एक से डिफेंड नहीं कर हो पाता, एक से अटैक नहीं हो पाता. ग्रीनवुड इज नेवर कमिंग बैक मोजो. ग्रीनवुड इज नेवर कमिंग बैक. Our club runs on PR. All right, Greenwood is never coming back. Hello, Gandish bhai, welcome to the stream. If we sign Lisandro Martinez, Gandish bhai, Lisandro Martinez is a centre back, is a left back, and a CDM. So regardless whether we sign Martinez or not, we will definitely need a right back. We will definitely need a right back. Exactly, Shashwat bhai. That's what I said. Greenwood saga is going to keep on going, Hitanshu bhai. And as I said, even if the saga gets over, Greenwood, at this point of time, I don't see him coming in United team anytime soon. That's my personal opinion. Let's see. Hello, Saiba. Welcome to the stream. New scouting setup. Till the time we don't see certain players, cannot say. Guys, Tanmay has come up with a really good topic. Let's talk about our deadwood, how to get rid of them. Everyone with their, with your own ideas, how to get rid of our deadwood. This is a very, very good topic. I'm really glad that Tanmay came up with this topic because we can talk about all the signings we need. Till the time we are not getting rid of the players that we don't want, we are not going to succeed. संजय भाई, वरान जब भी इंजर्ड होता है, मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स ही इज विथ फ्रांस. आई डोंट नो क्या पंगा है उसका फ्रांस के साथ. मतलब भाई, obviously we cannot retire number 11, but yeah, looks like it's a bit cursed. I used to think sell AWB, Jones, Bailey, Martial, and Henderson for loan. Henderson is already going on loan. AWB, Jones, Bailey, guys, लेगा कौन? We talk about a lot of things, but उनको लेगा कौन? दैट्स द बिगेस्ट थिंग. उनको लेगा कौन? वी कैन टॉक अबाउट चलो इसको बेच दो उसको बेच दो, बट लेगा कौन? तन्मय भाई देखो, बेली का हमेशा का यही है, हमेशा का बेली का यही है. बेली बिलाई करे आई वांट टू परफॉर्म इन द प्री सीजन, देन ही गेट्स इंजर्ड इन द प्री सीजन एंड देन ही सिट्स बैक एंड देन ही चिल्स. उसका हर बार का यही सीन है. Yes, deal over for the time being, Ayush bhai. In January it might pick up, but for the time being it's over. We will have to use him, Amandeep bhai. We don't have much, we don't have options. If we are not getting a striker and Martial is on 250,000 per week, it's better to utilize him rather than just making him sit on the bench. He can be utilized, and hopefully, if no one is taking him, we can use him as our bench player till the time he is here. Exactly, Venkatesh bhai. Those who are from Delhi, they are very well versed with the term, but nice one. Apex, I am getting back to the comment. As I said, I miss your, I can miss comments at times. Just put it back again, just copy and paste it. It's easier for you. At times, I just miss it. Other teams from United has to fill huge gaps to fill after release. United fix can take very short time if only the fix is being done with purpose. All right, then it will take very, very less time. If it's not done with purpose, it's going to take a long time. We need a plan, we need to execute it. That's it. All right, Celia's love for De Gea. I think, when we talk about the most optimistic fans and the fans who love the players a lot, Celia is there, Allison is there, Marlene is there. These people basically love everybody, like every player. Obviously, we criticize, but they don't even criticize. They just want United to perform and they just want United to win, which is great. And thanks a lot again, Celia. Tell me how to get rid of Maguire. Maguire is not going anywhere, Amandeep bhai. And I hope that he improves and he plays well. Our right back looks like Dalo. Our right back looks like Dalo. Can we be sure? We cannot be sure about anything. Hello, Srinidhi bhai. Welcome to the stream. Sanjay bhai saying, I can see we can get only one player from Ajax. Sanjay bhai, Ajax is totally depleted. उनका हालियर जा चुका, मजरावी जा चुका, मतलब हालियर थोड़े टाइम में चले जाएगा, मजरावी जा चुका है, ग्रेवनबर्ग जा चुका, टिम्बर मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली जनवरी या अगले साल तक चले जाएगा, इसी सीजन भी जा सकता था, एंटनी अगले साल चले जाएगा, देन यू हैव मार्टिनेज मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली इसी सीजन चले जाएगा. इट्स लाइक देयर इंटायर 11 इज गॉन. ठीक है, मतलब 4-5 बंदे रह जाएंगे आउट ऑफ द 11. The Lord play well in patches. Attacking players, I have a lot of hopes from attacking players to improve. Attacking players under Erik Ten Hag, I have a lot of hopes that they can improve, but then that totally depends on them. Hello, Potato Boy, welcome to the stream. Exactly. That's what Ajax model is. That's what Ajax model is. They sell. Simple. And guys, I have shared the tweet on Twitter. So make sure that you retweeted it. And you can also share the link with your fellow United fans and also football fans who wants to join. I don't. I think he was loaned out or sold, but they are getting him back, I guess, for 18 or 20 million. So I don't rate him a lot. See, throwing money is fine. We have, as Arnold said, we have burned almost $1 billion. So definitely we are going to throw money, but at that, with that, you need to have the right player. Even if we are going to throw 80 million, obviously बात है 80 million अब किसी एड़े गैड़े पे तो फेंकेंगे नहीं. ठीक है, थॉमस पार्टे हो गया या जाका, ऐसे प्लेयर्स पे तो 80 million फेंकेंगे नहीं. We are going to spend 80 million on someone like frenkiedejong, who's manager's first choice. So यहाँ पे थोड़ा सब्र रखना पड़ेगा, but we can definitely say that our board has not learned the lesson just yet. Even after knowing that we need 4 to 5 players, we have not done great things in the market. We have not even started yet. Hello Shubham bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot. Obviously, Srinidhi bhai, as I said, they will be left with nothing by the next season. Their entire 11 will be gone. That was the point that was made by Tanmay bhai as well as Arun bhaiya, that 20 million they are getting in dividends. I think even Nipun bhai said that 20 million they are getting in dividends, and our team is yet to make a signing. Not even a free signing we have made. De Gea will be the captain. Hopefully, I really hope. Even in my nightmares, that's not the scenario. If that happens, God bless us. Obviously, I will back De Gea to hopefully do justice to the armband, but he's the least qualified guy to take the captaincy. Hello Shen bhai, welcome to the stream. I'm quite happy with this background, but yeah, showpieces I have been trying to get on the walls. Hopefully, as I said before the start of the next season, I have the things in place. I just have to put it on. So Jones, no one is going to take. With Jones, the biggest problem is उसको कोई मतलब नहीं है फुटबॉल से. The guy is so happy just sitting on the bench and getting the wages. You know, there was a time I used to respect Jones regardless whether he played or not, because he was getting injured. It was not his fault. But now that he's injury free, Woodward is the cause for a lot of United problems. अरुण भैया गिनाने बैठेंगे तो पूरे स्ट्रीम के 3-4 घंटे निकल जाएंगे. हम उसी की मारते रहेंगे. Of course not McTominay. If McTominay, the way he is a fighter on the pitch, getting for the balls, obviously he loses the balls. I don't see him as a United starter, no way. But that mentality, that street mentality, you need to have in some of the players. Obviously, you cannot give captaincy to someone like McTominay because you need to have those skills as well. If Roy Keane was, feisty, furious on the pitch, he had those skills to back his game. No, Tourist Bhai, it's not about average players. It's about whether we can. End of the day, we are going to pay. End of the day, we are going to pay. See, that's the thing. Absolutely not. Why to make him a bench player? From Spurs, I think he will be better suited if he goes back to Ajax. I think that's where he belongs. He can do wonders for Ajax, but in United, at United, he will be on the bench. Hello Sukhi bhai, welcome to the stream. Guys, if I miss out on the comment, just put it up again. As I said, if too many comments at a time, I miss it. Sorry about it. So, false 9. He and Rashford and Martial, Rishabh bhai. Since no one is going to take him. हेलो सुखी भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. अभी तो आधे घंटा ही हुआ है. सो हेलो प्रवीण भैया, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. माय स्टार गाइस, 40 होने वाले हैं. वी हैव अराउंड 26 पीपल. कोई मिस कर गया हो लाइक करना तो प्लीज डू दैट एंड शेयर इट सो दैट अदर्स कैन जॉइन अस वेल. That Son had to ask. Imagine having such a quality and playing for Spurs. Never going to win anything. And as even his father said, if he played for a bigger club, he would have been a superstar. He would have been, the face of the club. With whatever skills they have. At this point of time, just like, at this point of time, what he is doing for a side like Tottenham. Imagine if he had that quality, not in front of him, he has Harry Kane, but around him. Now he has got help in Kulusevski, but I think he has missed his chance to move on. We are going to chance to win. We are going to win trophies. बोलना is one thing. बोलना is one thing. जब जीत जाओगे, definitely we will see. But yeah, under Conte, I expect a domestic trophy for Spurs. That's my personal opinion. Hello Ashley, welcome to the stream. गाइस, वो थोड़ा यहाँ पे जब भी बारिश होती है, यहाँ पे थोड़ा नेटवर्क का इश्यू होता है. आई थिंक अब स्ट्रीम थोड़ा बेटर है. जब लैग हो तो मुझे बस बता देना. आई विल जस्ट रिफ्रेश इट. Venkatesh bhai, Pereira is there, Jones is there, Bailey is there. I have absolutely no idea what they want to show in the pre-season. मतलब इतने टाइम से तुम क्या कर रहे हो यार? Pre-season में you wanna show what you wanna show? Martial, AWB, McTominay. AWB, McTominay are not on huge wages. Srinidhi, they are not on huge wages. If we miss out on Antony, rather go for someone like Asensio than GH. Both are available in the same price range, so I think GH is going to be a better choice. Have you seen how Todd Boehly, out of the context, out of the blue, how Todd Boehly is going to look after the transfer on its own, on his own. Zeppelin with a great comment. Bailey should have been sold when Mourinho was sacked. 100%. तन्मय भाई, मतलब सीरियसली, मतलब पेंशन योजना चल रहा है भाई यहाँ पे. 150,000 ऐसे ही लेके बैठे हैं सब. Understood, Shanti bhai. Ayush bhai saying my next Man United: DDG, Shaw, Maguire, Varane, Dalot, Neves, Bruno, Antony, Ronaldo, and Sancho. Neither Neves, neither Antony. Antony is a possibility, but with Antony, we will have serious conundrum, in the front line. So let's see. Pedigree without mindset makes no sense, Shashwat bhai. That's the thing. You can have all the pedigree, but if you don't have that mindset, you are not going to succeed. All right, and it's gonna take a long time to succeed. It's not gonna happen over time. You have to show it to the manager every single day. It's not like whenever you are not playing, you go out and leak the data. And I really hope Eric Ten Hag, if he knows who is leaking the data, just make him sit on the bench the entire season. Just make him sit at bench the entire season. But then Kane plays for a useless team, right? And he signed a 6-year contract. At this point when he signed, Spurs was nowhere. But as I said, now with Conte at the helm, if Conte is backed properly by the Spurs hierarchy, and so far they are doing that, they can definitely, it's just that City is just too good at this point of time. So Premier League might be a bit difficult, but with Conte you can never say no. But yeah, a domestic trophy, it's something I am really looking forward to, and I really think that they can win something under Conte for sure. Hello Shahid bhai, welcome to the stream. Exactly, that's the problem. Exactly. Imagine going out on social media and writing those things instead of practicing, So these type of guys, I don't want to say, I don't. Yeah, bhai, so obviously, जैसे United at this point of time, United is not good. Simple. If you are getting offended, that's not my problem now. When Kane signed that deal, Spurs was nowhere. That 6-year contract. At this point of time, Spurs is heading in the right direction. They have made great appointments. And at this point of time, I do see them winning at least one trophy under Conte. If with so much backing and spending so much money, If they still bottle somehow, then I would be left with nothing but to laugh. Simple. That's the thing. That's how things goes. I cannot say at this point of time that Spurs are going to win the Premier League, but as you said, you are going to win trophies, and I do see that. I do see that. Our domestic trophy, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That Kane signing a 6-year deal was a mistake. That's what I'm saying. More than defenders or wingers, we need sign two midfielders. Midfielders will come, Pilish, but there is absolutely no doubt about that. मर्जुक भाई सिंह पीरियड को मर्जुक भाई क्या बोलो यार, वो प्री सीजन पढ़ लो है. कौशिक भैया देखो, I won't say no one wants to come. I won't say no one wants to come. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult. That's what I'm saying, that now Conte is the guy who's not going to settle for less. Pochettino was a yes boy. We all know that. Conte, either you give him the budget, either you sign him the players that he wants, or he goes out. And that's why I said that if Spurs has any chance of winning a domestic trophy, I'm not talking about PL. They're not going to win PL. I am talking about if even a FA Cup or even a Carabao Cup. Because even in those competitions, the competition will be there. It's not like other players are just gonna go out. So that is a totally exaggerated. Romaldini has done nothing to even get that name. But anyways, you are the Spurs fan, so Jeplin, we cannot compare those two teams. City is 5 years ahead of us. City is 5 years ahead of us, minimum. They put everything in place and then they reached the level that so all right. You don't have to do it, just enjoy. If Conte leads Spurs to a title win, if City is not winning, if Liverpool is not winning, better be Spurs. Simple as that. Simple as that. Better be Spurs. I am going to celebrate if there is no City or Liverpool on the podium. I am going to celebrate. It's not about struggling to convince. It's not about struggling to convince. Ericsson has lived his entire life in London. And he has, at that point of time, even they have, he has an offer from Spurs. But now it looks like Brentford or us. And if he rejects us for Brentford, that shows that Ericsson is not at the level that we want. So obviously no one will come out and say under a if a player is under contract, do you expect him to come out in the market and say I want to go to Man United? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Did Vijit say, I have to go to United? Did Evra say I have to go to United? Ronaldo said I had to go to United. No. You have to make things happen. We all know Frenkiedejong don't want to come. We all know that. He wants to stay at Barcelona. But then the manager talked to him, and now if we are going to put up a bid, that means he is interested. That's it. अंजुल भाई प्लीज कमेंट को कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो ना. कमेंट को कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो. भाई देखो, this is football. Banter is fine. That's why I love conversing with. I have few Spurs fans on Twitter as well. They are very easy to go. Obviously, they know where their team stands, and under Conte, as I said, they have that belief that they can win something. Obviously, PL, that would be extraordinary. I would, that would be like Ranieri, like just a bit low. But they have their chances. They have their chances, and they can definitely get a trophy. They have been trophyless for like how many years? No one even knows. No, Shashwat, but see, Conte will prioritize one trophy at least. he knows going to challenge City for PL is going to be difficult with European competition as well. So he needs to play it smart. संजय भाई ये न्यूज कहाँ पे है? इनिशिएट टॉक्स फॉर आयैक्स सेंटर बैक लिसांड्रो मार्टिनेज. सोर्स डाला करो यार, सोर्स डाला करो, यू नो, सोर्स डाल दिया करो. देन वी विल हैव अ प्रॉपर आइडिया. मतलब और थोड़ा अकाउंट चेक कर लेना, यू नो, व्हेन यू पुट एनी सोर्स आउट देयर, थोड़ा अकाउंट चेक कर लेना, क्योंकि भाई कोई भी कुछ भी डाल देता है. एंटनी टू बी फर्स्ट साइनिंग, भाई हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी. एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम वी आर नॉट श्योर. सो एंटनी फर्स्ट साइनिंग हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी. Fabrizio had said, but you know, when it comes to United, even Fabrizio is clueless at times. So let's see कैसा जाता है. I said that. मैं बोलता हूँ भाई, पोर्चुगीज सोर्सेस से ज्यादा ना मेरे से इंफॉर्मेशन ले लिया करो, यू नो. पोर्चुगीज सोर्सेस से ज्यादा मैं यहाँ दिल्ली में बैठ के ज्यादा रिलायबल हूँ. Those guys literally link everyone with United. मतलब कल को अगर, ठीक है, अगर सपोज आई हैव अ फ्रेंड, ठीक है, तन्मय नाम है, तनमीनियो उसका नाम करके उसको यूनाइटेड से लिंक कर देंगे. या ऋषभ नाम है तो ऋषभिनियो नाम करके दे विल लिंक देम टू यूनाइटेड. ठीक है, तो उनको उनको एक ही चीज होता है कि उसको यूनाइटेड के साथ लिंक कर दो. जस्ट लिंक दैट गाय टू यूनाइटेड, सिंपल. भैया यूनाइटेड की बात कर रहा हूँ. एंड ऑब्वियसली वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट स्पर्स एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम बिकॉज दे आर डूइंग गुड थिंग्स, यू नो, दे आर डूइंग गुड थिंग्स. They have put up a proper structure in place. हम तो अभी देखो, and they have put up the structure and they are making the signings, you know, they are making the signings. कौशिक भैया, हमने structure बिठाया है अभी, but we are still a bit, you know, a bit behind in terms of the signings we are making. So मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि मतलब किसी का नाम में कुछ भी डाल के जस्ट लिंक टू यूनाइटेड, उनका वही है. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, ब्राजील और पोर्चुगल, भाई इन सोर्सेस को ना ऐसे आंख बंद करके छोड़ दो. एग्जैक्टली कौशिक भैया, वही वाला चीज है, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. आई एम नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग कि ऑल ऑफ अ सडन हम जाके बिल्कुल सब कुछ हवा में डील कर देंगे. सो लेट्स सी. Zeppelin, I was not a, you know, very active member of Orkut. So to be very honest, no. I have no idea of many communities. I barely used it for like few months, you know, and then it went out of business. So our scouting is the worst. No, Tulish bhai, that's where you're wrong. Our scouting network is not that bad that people think. Our people scouted Vinicius. Our people, you know, scouted Alfonso Davis. When the board members got those reports, they said we will see when the time will come because they are too young. All right, and then Alfonso Davis went to Bayern Munich. Vinicius went to Real Madrid, and we all can see what they are doing over there. Exactly, Jay bhai, belief रखना पड़ेगा. You know, there is no way we can stop believing. But then at the same point of time, we cannot be delusional कि we are united, whoever we will touch, we will sign. We cannot say that. We don't have that pulling power at this point of time. अंजुल भाई, लीक वाला मैटर बेसिकली टीम न्यूज लीक करना, द प्लेयर्स हु आर नॉट प्लेइंग. ऑलराइट, अब इवन डेटा जैसे लुकाकू ने किया था, यू नो, सोशल मीडिया पे जाके प्लेयर्स के कितनी स्पीड है वो सबका डेटा लीक कर देना. सो हेलो अमे भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. I have not seen a single game. I have not seen. ये भाई देखो, हंसना नहीं है, हम अपने ना, हम हंसना अभी ना, वी आर लाफिंग एट आवर ओनरशिप. you know, कि उनके चक्कर में how far we have gone in terms of our quality as a team. And when we look at Liverpool and City, obviously, as I have said, we can have 2 or 3 good transfer windows and we can be back where we belong. But then we need those 2, 3 transfer windows to be very, very, powerful statement makers. At this point of time, we are not close to doing that. We are not close to doing that. If Lisandro comes now, if you think that Lisandro Martinez at 5'9" is going to play at centre back, Swapnil bhai, it's not gonna happen. That guy is one of the worst players when it comes to winning aerial duels. That's why if we get Lisandro Martinez, his position should be the CDM position. Anthony News at this point of time was just by, it's hit and miss sort of a thing. Only Sun is saying that we have, our representatives are in Amsterdam. So let's see. See, meeting people, talking things, it's fine. You can have that experience. You can know how to run things. But end of the day, it's, who is walking through that Old Trafford door. That matters. That matters. So, Pratish bhai, welcome to the stream. Hari bhai, when Baresi played, look at that Milan team that Baresi played and the quality of the entire, of the other teams that he was going up against. So, you know, and we are living in a totally different era. Totally different era. Board feeling the pressure, absolutely not, Vashish bhai. If they would have been feeling the pressure, instead of taking the dividend, they would have added 20 million in our kitty. They are not doing that. Pratish bhai at the wheel. I am not going to blindly support our scouts, but I am saying that they have done few good things as well, you know. But if our board is not listening, if they are scouting players and if our board is not listening, so we cannot do anything. Neil says I might go to Amsterdam and sort out the signings. Only 45. Neil, you can do a much better job than what our board is doing. If you get to see any United representative, just take them to the Ajax office and make them sign the deal. De Jong will be our signing definitely. I have been saying that for a long time, but at the same point of time, 85 million, it's gonna take time. And our board, you all know that once Eric Ten Hag is back from his holidays, expect things to get into motion. भाई उसका सक्सेस रेट का हमने कल किया था. We were watching the entire data that was involved, and I think Pratyush, if he is here, Pratyush is one of those guys जिसके stats, basically I can literally blindfold होके I can say कि Pratish is one of those guys जिसका scouting, whose scouting is absolute world class. Simple. Whether it be any player. So if Pratish is here, he can obviously share the data as well. But Lisandro Martinez, you know, aerially is going to struggle. And I have said about Pau Torres as well. Personal opinion on Antony deal. I don't think that's a priority. But if it happens, if the manager wants him, get him. I don't know why don't now you are signing good players. You know now you are signing good players. Why you need a mediocre player like a Richarlison? Makes no sense. Why makes no sense? He has signed for 3 years. He's not gonna resign just yet. But Sanjay bhai, he plays both positions. He plays at the left, as a centre back. He also plays in the middle of the पर हिज टैकलिंग एबिलिटी कल की वीडियो में हमने देखा था। तो एंड भाई कल वाली वीडियो जो है उस पे आ गया कॉपीराइट। मैंने बोला था ना म्यूजिक चलेगा कॉपीराइट आ जाएगा, बट ऑब्वियसली नॉट अ स्ट्राइक, जस्ट अ कॉपीराइट। भाई when you look at Everton, you know, you are not going to get Richarlison on a cheap. So अगर 40-45 मिलियन का बैकअप रखना है, makes no sense। ठीक है, और Richarlison with his attitude he's not gonna be a backup, you know, he's not gonna be a backup। So हाँ, अरे भाई वही आता है, यू नो, मैंने तभी बोला था वो, मैं जब तक उसको बंद करता तब तक वो चल चुका था, बट कोई ना। कल वीडियो चला रहा था, बाय द टाइम आई स्टॉप आई वाज मेकिंग अदर्स सी अबाउट द स्किल्स and what Lisandro Martinez actually does. So I was showing them that। तब तक जब तक बंद करता तब तक मैं तो भाई हो ही गया वो। डमफ्रीज कभी लिंक नहीं था भाई वशीष भाई, वी आर लिंक विथ एवरीबॉडी। ठीक है, तो हर किसी को लिंक नहीं मान सकते। Tanish says, personally I don't care about who's staying and who's coming। That's one of the way to look at things, Tanish bhai, but definitely we need to, you know, get our signings in, otherwise it's going to be a long season for us with others around us improving। So it's going to be a long season for us guys। 49 लाइक हो गए, अगर किसी ने लाइक नहीं किया है तो कर दो, and make sure you share it so that others can join in as well। and that, you know, frustration उन जर्नलिस्ट के साथ है, as I said, frustration is with those journalists who are doing the same thing again and again। It's fine, you want to keep your followers in the loop, but then after a certain point of time, that's basically clickbait, you know, like you are sharing the same thing every 2 or 3 hours, makes no sense। My midfield partnership, you know, midfield is one place where we are going to make the signings। So let's wait and see the signings that we make, and then we can see what we are going to do। So you know, Langley, you know, I don't think he's a bad defender, you know, and Conte wants tried and tested players. That's why we have seen Perisic, you know, so he wants certain player for a certain system। So let's see। Vashish bhai, he is back on Monday। Our pre-season training begins on Monday। भाई ओवरमास तो अब नहीं आने वाला संजय भाई, आफ्टर यू नो his messages leak and all that stuff, all that drama around him। But yeah, at this point of time we can hope that going forward, going ahead, the trio of Mota, Eric ten Hag and Fletcher can do the job for us। Neil, that in my opinion that's total bogus, that's absolutely bogus। And I have said that before, I will say it again, that at this point of time, anything which is not coming out of 3 or 4 journalists, you know, whether it's Ornstein or DiMarzio or Romano, like basically 3-4 names, or even Lottie Whitehall, I'm not gonna believe anything। You know, he has a certain system, Tanish bhai, and that works। पोटैटो भाई पूछा नहीं मैंने, अगर कभी बताएगा वो तो जरूर बताऊंगा। So as I said guys, so अगर वोट नहीं किया वोट कर दो, लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया वो कर दो। एंड यू नो 2500 पहुंचने में अभी भी भाई ऑलमोस्ट 60 लोग दूर हूं, तो प्लीज अगर सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो कर दो। In the meanwhile, as we have already talked about certain things, और स्ट्रीम अभी थोड़ा और लंबा रखूंगा यार, क्योंकि बेस्ट वे टू गेट everything out of the system is to talk with you guys, and that's why I stream. ठीक है, बंदे कभी 30 होते हैं, कभी 3. So one thing, that I'm really worried about going into the next season, one thing, CDM. ठीक है, CDM obviously we have not addressed. मौके थे, we had few options available, but we let go of that option. Now the problem with us is we getting him or not. Lisandro Martinez, अगर उसको we are seeing as a CB, it's gonna be very very difficult. So we are linked. We are linked with certain players. Whether we are going to get them or not, it's a totally different thing. Laimer is a very very interesting choice. Laimer I really like a lot, but then looks like he's ban bound. If uh, he was here, then situation would have been different. But now that Rangnick is out of equation, he is not in the mix. So I think it's gonna be a tough task getting Laimer over here. If we would have tried a bit earlier, we could have got him. But now it's a bit difficult. So we just have to wait and watch. Options, as I said, we have let go of certain options. So it's our fault, no one else's. It's a bait, Pallav bhai. At this point of time, it's a bait. Only Sun is reporting that, oh, United representatives, they are in Amsterdam. They are in Amsterdam. Deal is going to be very very shortly. He is going to first player. But apart from Sun, there is absolutely no one. Absolutely no one who is having any information regarding that deal happening. I think it's like more of a clickbait where Sun is coming up with nothing. Everyone, you know, for everyone, Sun is a laughing stock. So at this point of time, they are just hoping that this could be their breakthrough, where everyone would say, "Oh, see, Sun was the first tabloid which said that they are going to get, United is going to get Antony." So as Son, Potato Boy, I think Son signed a long-term deal, right? Cust वही बोल रहा हूँ बाबा भाई, that he is a good guy, but in recent times even he has faded away. In recent times even he has faded away. So मैं वही देख रहा हूँ. All right. So there is an update by Romano regarding Zinedine Zidane. Custis used to be very reliable, Bababhai, but in recent times, it's gonna be, he has gone off the boil a bit. So, एक news is Zinedine Zidane will not be a new PSG manager, confirmed. Al Khalifi now announces, we have decided for a better option. Oh, sorry, another option for the new manager. New manager will be Christophe Galtier. All right. Fabio Vieira, Arsenal 35 plus 5, it's done. Gotza, Frankfurt done. Witzel done. Baba Bhai, I think he is, he's too big to fall now. Because now what he's doing is he has changed his role. He has changed his role. Now what he's doing is he is gathering information from everywhere. Everywhere he is tagging the person who has broken the news, but he is also tweeting that news. By this, that guy who has, who is breaking the news gets the attention. At the same point of time, Romano gets his tweet, likes as well. So Antony very close to United. भाई नहीं है close. That's what I have been saying. नहीं है close. बस सन ने बोला है, only Custis कस्टिस इज द गाय जिसने बोला है कि भाई क्लोज है बट नहीं है क्लोज. When close basically means later stages, that was fatal. That was fatal, Baba bhai. So Sanjay bhai, many people calls him that, but I still feel that he works a lot, and you know he puts a lot of effort in bringing the news from all over the world. So that cannot be taken away. That cannot be taken away from him. Sanjay bhai saying no, no one has an idea. That's what I'm saying. At this point of time, lot of people, lot of people, they have no idea on what they are doing. When it comes to United, they are very, very confused. Very, very confused. Yeah, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि we can say a lot of things, but let's see. Venkatesh Bhai is here. 52 likes done, guys. 60, and make sure you are sharing it with others as well, so others can join in as well. Tanish Bhai, when the deal is going to cost the club 85 million, you know, Bhai Romano is a reporter for Sky Italia. Baba Bhai, he used to work for Sky Italia. I think he still works for Sky Italia. So 54. Eric Nagasapsi may have to utilize. Exactly, भाई जब कोई लेगा नहीं तो क्या करोगे? If no one is going to take Anthony Martial off your hands, what are you going to do? You will have to play him. He is on such a high wage. Simple. Without saying. So it was always gonna be a problem. Without UCL, you have to pay a bit extra, and even the player you want to have at the club, he will be hesitant whether he wants to join or not. So, Madismo bhai, welcome to the stream. Nothing has happened to Martial. Nothing has happened to Martial. He is going to stay because no one is bidding for him. Simple. ये यही करना रह गया है भाई. यूसीएल जीता फाइनली. Shniti bhai, it was the network. I think it's better now. I think it's better now. Brendan will be sold. Brendan will be sold, Venkatesh bhai. बिल्कुल देखा है पल्लव भाई, बट हॉफमैन उसको विंग बैक खिला रहे हैं, बट बेसिकली ही इज अ मिडफील्डर. बेसिकली ही इज अ मिडफील्डर. He never used to play well, Madrismo. He had a very brilliant start, and then he had one good season under Ole. He never worked hard. He never built upon that season, and that's why everyone wants him gone from the club, apart from the Martial stance. Seth. Seth is good, but I am still, Sky Sports is like a betting site at this point of time, so I'm not gonna take their words. So भाई रियल लाइफ में तो क्या ही बोलूं. वरुण भाई, अभी के लिए तो डॉक्टर ने डॉक्टर हैज टोल्ड मी दैट जस्ट गो अलोंग. इफ द पेन इज बैक, होगा रूट कनाली. द कैविटी इज देयर, तो होगा रूट कनाली. सो if you don't get a CDM, you have to play Macfred. It's not like that. We will play double. We will play go with pivot. So At this point of time, if we are going for Lisandro Martinez, he is going to be our CDM. That's my personal thinking. Ronaldo कहीं नहीं जा रहा, बिल्कुल नहीं जा रहा. That's what I have been saying. He is not going anywhere. Welcome to the stream, Noob Gamer. भाई देखो बात वही है. CL है नहीं, we don't have the CL. The player that we are targeting, they are well settled at their respective clubs. तो उसको भी वहां से थोड़ा निकालना is a big deal. The only reason we are even talking about Lisandro Martinez or Antony or Frenkiedejong is because we have Erik ten Hag. That's it. भाई करने दो उनको पोस्ट. He is not going anywhere. बिल्कुल अनुज भाई, if everything goes well, fingers crossed. When I started following in 2007, bhai. I started following in 2007. So my first season, United won a double. So Ronaldo, obviously, he was there. In the next season, he left after we lost in the final. In 2009, he left. So it was never about Ronaldo. अगर Ronaldo के लिए रहता तो, I would have be a Madrid fan, then a Juventus fan long back. Why when will देखते हैं भाई when it starts, let's see. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. Fred is not going anywhere, Neil. Fred is not going anywhere. I have said that before. Fred will be a vital bench player. He is a vital bench player and he is going to help us in a long term. So second favorite नाम पे कोई word नहीं है मड्रिज्मो भाई. Second favorite, there is nothing called second favorite when it comes to a club for me. Always been United. Second favorite वाला कोई सीन नहीं है. It's either United or bust. उसके अलावा बस obviously I don't want City and Liverpool to win. तो उनके अगेंस्ट कोई भी है तो वो मुझे चलेगा. But there is nothing called second favorite club. Soft spot बोल सकते हो for Ajax because how they play. Absolutely love them and our relationship with Ajax has always been great. So एक वो क्लब है जिसको I really want to see succeed. So apart from that, nothing. I think he is up there. But at this point of time, Antony, if Erik ten Hag is feeling that Antony is the right guy to go for, I am going to trust him blindly when Venkatesh. Because he has been with Antony for the last 2 seasons. So exactly, Tanishko, exactly. Ericsson, Martinez, and FDG a good window. I would say that would be a 7 out of 10 window, Soham bhai. Exactly, Sanjay bhai. 7 out of 10 for me, Soham bhai. If we have Martinez, Frenkiedejong, and Ericsson, that's a 7 out of 10 window for me. Because we get a backup, we get Frenkiedejong, and then most probably we get Martinez as our CDM. As our first choice centre back, I don't see Martinez just yet. Srinidhi bhai saying, as a United fan, I will definitely celebrate the Spurs win. Exactly. Simple. That's why I said that if he wants him, that's good. Fair enough. And Noob bhai, just let me know your name. ये Noob Gamer बोलना थोड़ा अजीब लगता है. But playing 11 for next season, are you asking me to tell my playing 11 for the next season? Tunzebe is gone. Soham bhai, I think Tunzebe is gone. Teles will be the backup. I want to see Alvaro Fernandez playing more. Absolutely, Varun bhai, absolutely. ईशान भाई, नेक्स्ट सीजन के लिए आई एम नॉट सीइंग लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस. I am going with De Gea, keeper. Centre back pairing Varane and Maguire. I think they can improve their game, and under ETH, I expect them to do better. On the left hand side, Shaw will be there. On the right hand side, most probably it's gonna be Dalo. In the middle, I can go for someone like Frenkiedejong, Donny van de Beek, and Bruno in certain games. But if we are getting Lisandro Fernandez, that changes the equation for me. And Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left, Ronaldo sir, up front. So this is my team. Yes, that's the most that's one thing that I definitely see that happening. So was Shaw, I won't say the best in the world, but definitely in top three. I don't rate Sangare. I don't rate Sangare. Shnedi bhai. For 40 million, I don't rate Sangare. अगर वही 15 million में होता, I won't have, I would have taken the risk, but exactly Tanish bhai, that's what I've been saying. 7, definitely. Premier League prediction I will do very, very shortly. Very, very shortly. And I will try to do it with a panel, not again, not alone. Guys, Potato Bhai, let me know your name first of all. And also if you know certain Spurs channel which I can contact, because, I see Spurs growth as a Premier League team under Conte. So I would love to talk to fellow Spurs fans as well. Varun Bhai, news that's coming is he is allowed to be, you know, he has been told that he can find a new club. So let's see. Hello Kaushik Bhai, no need to be sorry. As I said, till the time you are on the stream, that matters. Legends. इंडियन तो ऑब्वियसली नहीं, इंडिया में तो बहुत कम है, इंडिया में तो गिने चुने हैं. लेजेंड स्क्वाड वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट भाई, उसके लिए एक अलग से स्ट्रीम आई कैन डू. Obviously, if someone thinks that Pelestri and Ahmad can be our go-to options in attack in the next, it's not gonna be, it's not gonna take you anywhere. Nice one, Baba Bhai. Nice one. Atanish Bhai, they have, their fan base is definitely growing without a doubt. Under Conte, if they can get any trophy, you know, they are definitely be more recognized. They have great players, likable players. So, okay, thanks, Bhai. He can find the club we have three. I hope so. I have always rated Tunzebe a lot, but his injury issues, you know, has created so many problems. So many problems. भाई अगर मेरा ट्विटर अकाउंट अगर सस्पेंड नहीं होता तो इतने पे तो मैं ही पहुंच जाता. मेरा अगर सस्पेंड नहीं होता 7 महीने पहले तो इतने पे मैं ही पहुंच जाता. पर चलो कोई ना, दे आर ग्रोइंग आई एज आई हैव सेड. सो very very difficult. By that's what I am saying. You know, ईशांत भाई कि इतनी जल्दी में बनाना, पोजीशनिंग और वो सब थोड़ा सा टाइम डेफिनेटली लगेगा. दैट्स व्हाई आई सेड नेक्स्ट. I had 22,000. I had 22,000. Varun bhai, I think our medical team, you know, our medical team needs to have, needs to be looked at as well. Our medical team, I don't rate them highly. So many injuries under them. कोई बात नहीं भाई, होपफुली ये सीजन खत्म खत्म होने होने तक आई विल बी एट अराउंड 25. Fingers crossed. Why is Ty from AFTV deluded? Guys, you have to have those sort of characters to have the views. अब कल को मैं भी आके कुछ भी बकर मारने लगूंगा ना, तो मेरे पे हंसने वाले बहुत सारे आ जाएंगे. Obviously, I want to keep it fair. It's gonna take time to grow. But tomorrow, if I come and say कि भाई मेसी से बेटर प्लेयर तो डी मरिया था, तो मेरे ऊपर हंसने वाले 1000 लोग आ जाएंगे, उससे मेरे व्यूज बढ़ जाएंगे. So Srinidhi bhai, I was not given an explanation, just a mail that I have made some infringement regarding some content. There was no reply, nothing from tens of mails from me, so no one cares. No one cares whether he manages any team. Alanga won't play as a striker, Srinidhi bhai. He will be there as a winger. Rashford and Martial, for false nine most probably. That's why I said that pre-season is going to be so exciting in terms of getting an idea about the play. Absolutely hate Tevez. Absolutely hate Tevez. If I could slap, I would definitely do that. My Ericsson ka scene hai, he is going to take some time. So let's see. False nine. Fluid front three. Not a role where you just have to be static at one place. So as I said, if we are not getting a striker, we have not many options with us. So that's the thing. Neil says, my friend Dominic is an Ajax fan. I wonder. Yeah, obviously, Ajax fans, they don't want their entire team to be sold in a single window. So, Indian origin player, not an Indian player, Indian origin. Obviously, he will always be a traitor. Always be a traitor. तिलक भाई saying जॉब लग के चली गई और फिर से भाई that's where you can bantaniya means things you can do while someone is doing something. So things you can do while United is trying to sign a player. And I'm really sorry to hear about you losing your job, Tilak bhai. So hopefully you get a better one. So Shivam by 100, always Glazers out. Glazers out, till the time they're not leaving the club. उसके पहले हाइंस भी था, गैब्रियल हाइंस भी था, कौशिक भाई. He wanted to move to Liverpool. ये देखो सारे. चलो सही है बाबा भाई. It's always good to have add up a skill. Most definitely. I'm not going to say the name, but yeah, with most followers for sure. उसमें कोई कुछ नहीं बोल सकता. Definitely with most followers. The number speaks for itself. The number speaks for itself. जो है वो है. Left us for Blackburn. All right. So that's why as I said, I have no idea from where you are, Potato Voice. By negativity agenda that sells very quickly. And when he started, when you are doing something that no one did before, obviously with time, now there are so many people trying to do things like that. But when he started, he was basically the one. So see, when we talk about certain content creators, the place from where they are creating content always gonna be a difference. When we see at Stretford Paddock, Makola or Stephenhausen, these guys, they are over there. They have access to the stadiums. They have access to a lot of people living around the area. Former players. So that makes their job easy. I'm not saying that it has come naturally to them without working hard. But so exactly, Kochubai. I don't take the name. But otherwise, everyone has their own choices. So I have, I have been on a good. I have been, I have called out Makola on certain occasions for what he has said, but I think overall, he has not been that bad. And if everything goes, hopefully, I would love to see, you know, talk through his journey because he has done some credible work. That goes without saying. Exactly. All right, Neil. Thanks a lot for joining. I will have a look. I will have a look. I will have a look. All right, guys. Already almost 90 minutes. And as I said, I don't like to keep the stream going, when we are out of topics. Obviously, we can talk about this all night, but then at this point of time, the things which we wanted to discuss, we have discussed. Our owners, at this point of time, they are still slow. They have not learned their lesson. Second, few journalists, they need to understand that everyone is looking at them. It's one thing keeping the fans in the loop. It's a totally different thing where you just keep on doing the same thing again and again and again. So, that takes all the fun, that takes all the credibility out of it. So, sure, Varun bhai, sure. I will definitely let you know. And with this, guys, I will end the stream. I will see you very, very shortly. Hopefully, some, credible news coming out for United. So, they took their own dividends, Shubham bhai. It's no one who's paying them. They took it by themselves. We cannot stop them. You know, that's the thing. They are taking the dividends all by themselves. Sinidhi bhai, topics आते रहेंगे. Obviously we can brainstorm and come up with topics. But at this point of time, I am waiting for credible news. हवा हवा की बातें नहीं करनी यार. वो सारी दुनिया कर रही है. So good night, guys. Stay safe. Have a great time with your family. And notifications, as I always say, keep your notifications on so that you don't miss out on anything, any video, anytime. Good night and stay safe.